Blessings and greetings, my angels. Welcome back to Sacred Sagittarius Angels Answers All. As we are kind of coming down to the end of our general first half and angelic readings for Sagittarius for the month of February, we're now going to tap into the messages of our ancestors. And our ancestors are those who've gone before us, our nanas, our abuelas, our grandmas, our grandpas, our tias, our tios, our uncles, our aunts, siblings, close friends, classmates, neighbors, you name it. People that we look up to, our mentors. Also, your ancestors are the ones that you haven't even met. You know, your great-great-grandmom, your great-great-grandpa. All those ancestors from your lineage that you haven't had the privilege to meet, but are angelic angels and ancestors that look over you and guide you and try to protect you along your journey in life. So first, let's tone the bell in their honor, that they continue to be the great ancestors that they are. Let's give them homage and acceptance and acknowledge their energy and their presence in our life, all that they have done and all that they continue to do. They may not be here in the physical sense, in the earthly sense, but in the spiritual sense, in the sense of our soul and spirit, boy, oh boy, are they with us. And as long as we remember them and acknowledge them and call them out and put their pictures on our altar and remember them in our daily life, they will continue to embrace us and love us. So what is the general messages from our dear ancestors? Well, let's first go into the tarot to see what their messages or what their energies are for us for this first half of February. We had the Ace of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, with the Three of Swords. Well, the energy right now is that many of them see the opportunity for us to achieve victory and to take new chances at life and to take a look at new opportunities. That doors of beginnings are right on the compass for us. For some of us, it's a little bit wait longer, while other of us, those opportunities are coming. And as we go through these opportunities, we will work in partnership, as you can see with the Three of Pentacles, with others who are enlightened or also empowered with the same gifts and talents or going along the same path and journey. We'll not only learn from each other, but we will also grow and advance with each other. With the Three of Swords, they always want us to be reminded that, you know, when it comes to love and romance, in this lifetime, we will suffer broken hearts and failed relationships, just as I'm sure our ancestors have. And to be careful when you are starting new things or starting new relationships or partnerships, and you bring people into the fold, that there's not an enemy in your camp, and that there's not someone, you know, in your circle who is really out to bring you down or to get what you're striving to get. You're always going to have the haters, and someone, even the closest person that you think would never hurt you, could be the one that wants to, you know, take away from your destiny. So be careful of the people that you befriend, even those that you build and, you know, and make your plans with in life and you work with, and those that you hang out with. Because again, like I said, some people, even though on the surface they might seem to like you, they could have alternative motives. So a lot of you might be going through or could be in the potential of being, you know, misled or deceived when it comes to a love partnership or a love connection, because someone who could have even introduced you might have their own personal interest in that person. Pay attention to your male friends, pay attention to your girlfriends, your family, whoever who pays extra interest or has a lot to say about your love partner, they're saying. When people have too much to say and too much interest in your love life, you need to question it, okay? Let's clarify the Ace of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. So yes, many of you, the opportunities to make money, to enhance your savings, to venture out and do great things investment-wise and as far as building your generational wealth is definitely on the horizon. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You know, like I said, you have to watch that enemy in your camp. Sometimes it's the closest person to you, the person that's speaking the loudest, the person that's bringing you the most messages. They could be giving you misinformation. And clarifying the Three of Swords, I just want to make sure I'm not holding this upside down. Okay, no, I'm not. This is coming out in reverse. Again, another Page of Pentacles. Someone, again, who is giving you misinformation. Don't listen to your friends. You have to be kind of, how can I put it? Yes, you want to trust your friends and you want to trust people who you feel love you. But there's always, like I said, you've got to question when they have more than a normal interest in your relationship, or when they're always constantly bringing drama or bringing gossip to you about your partner, or about your relationship, or even about other people's relationships. People who are too busy in other people's relationships don't have a life of their own, and 9 times out of 10 they're jealous. So be very careful of that. Let's go further clarifying that. 9 of Pentacles, yeah. So you definitely have some energy of more than one person possibly who is not necessarily looking out for you or is in agreement with who you're dating. Could be because they're jealous of the person, or because they just don't want you to be happy. Sometimes, have you ever had friendships with friends where they felt like you belonged to them, like they wanted your time, they wanted to be with you every step of the way? Maybe they didn't have any other friends, so they wanted to do everything with you, and they got like really jealous or angry when you spent time outside of them. You have to watch that, your ancestors are saying, okay? Because there's someone in your life that has that potential energy. In the middle of the deck, we also get the Death card in reverse. So this is something that is still going on. It hasn't ended yet. So you still have the time to nip it in the bud before it gets worse, or to find who that person is so you can disassociate yourself with them, because they really don't mean you well. They're there to learn from you, but to learn from you so they can take from you and take what they feel that they should have. They feel like, Sagittarius, you have too much and they have too little. The Major Arcana, your ancestors are trying to prepare you and warn you of drastic changes and unexpected changes, conflicts, tower moments that are going to occur in your life. They see what's coming, and you might be receiving messages, whether, by telepathically or through your dreams. They're trying to warn you to be prepared. They want you to be ready, especially in situations where you feel everything is okie dokie. They're saying, no, it's not. You're not all grounded. Things aren't as secure or stable as you may feel that they are. This could be your job. This could be your relationship. With the Hermit, they do want you to spend more time when you have time, to really take time to disengage and to detoxify from the energies and the surroundings that you put yourself into, and other people's problems that they drag you into. They want you to spend more time healing and resting and going out in nature and talking to them, and reconnecting with God. They want you to find the quiet time to spend with your family and with the true people that really love you. With the energy of Temperance, they know that a lot of things in life, you want them to happen and you want them to happen now, but they want you to first find that inner peace. Find your inner peace and tranquility with you, instead of relying on it in other people or with material things. They want you to have harmony and peace in your relationships, but again, they want you to take note of which relationships are genuine and which relationships are not. As we continue forth, you're going to get everything you prayed for, so walk like you already got it. Like I said, our ancestors are angelic. They're in the heavens. They're angels. They're a form of angels as well. They want us to be ready for the blessings that many of us are going to receive. They want us to show not only them, but to show the universe that we are ready for the things that we desire. So live as though you've already gotten them. You're about to meet the reason why you couldn't settle. When it comes to relationships, and even when it comes to work and choosing your careers, don't settle. Because if you do settle, it's most likely that you're going to miss the thing that was really meant for you. So I really feel this message very strongly. You're about to meet the reason why you couldn't settle. So why you had to maybe not take that job, even though on the surface it seemed really great, or why you had to not, you know, go back to a particular person or take on someone's romantic advances, even though, you're alone. Sometimes you just gotta not settle because there's something greater. And with that, that's where that patience comes into play. We don't let our patience work and we rush the process and we don't get what we're supposed to get in life. And when you rush the process, you get the things that you shouldn't get, and that hurts. Not only hurts you, but it delays and sometimes can really put in a distance your true blessing. With the message, it's okay if you haven't figured it all out yet. The beauty is that your life is a journey. You get to decide where to go next. It's okay if you haven't figured it out yet. That is the beauty of a journey. You get to decide where to go next. So again, it's about your ancestors seeing many of you stressing about your life, your purpose, when you're going to have children, when you're going to have a big house, when are you going to get married, when you're going to find a man or woman of your dreams. All these things that you desire, all this stress and anguish that you put on your poor little soul, your ancestors are like, calm down, take a chill pill. It's okay, and you don't have to have all the answers, and you don't have to know everything, and you don't have to, get crazy when it comes to wanting to know. There are some things we should know, and then there's the things that we shouldn't know. We should just trust divine timing. But that is the beauty of the journey, that as we go, things will happen, and as things happen, we will make the right decisions, or we'll be turned in the direction that we should go through. Just let it happen. Go with the flow. At the bottom of the deck, with only surrounding yourself with high-valued people and energies, kind of what we said earlier in the reading, they feel that some of you are not in the best crowd of people who really don't have your best interests at heart, people who are using you as a come-up, or for whatever reason, you're just a short-term friend. They're not people who's going to be with you in the hour of need or in your darkness. Meanwhile, you've been there for them for every particular situation under the sun. So be careful of who you really call a friend, because in this lifetime, really, if you could count in one hand true friends, you're blessed. Anything more than that, it's not really friendship. So be careful and really take stock in who you call a friend and who you have in your inner circle and who you tell your secrets to and bring into your home and near your family. You have to believe in yourself the way we believe in you. That self-doubt, the self-pity, feeling down on yourself again when you lose patience or when things don't go your way, or you feel that you don't have the strength to carry on. Your ancestors believe in you. They know you've got the right stuff because they've given it to you through their ancestral line. So they know you can be victorious, and they know life is challenging. Hey, it was challenging for them, but somehow they mustered through. So they want you to know that you come from good stock and to continue believing in yourself, because they will always believe in you. With the message, we love you, they love you. Whether you win today, you lose tomorrow, it rains or shines or you're a parade, your ancestors are there for you 24/7. They're always sending you their love, and they love when you love them back and mention them in your prayers, or if you just say their name. They love when you love them back because they truly love you. And in closing, stay strong in your faith and never lose the sight of your goal. Again, recognizing the strength that you have, the stock, the lineage that you come from, to always stay strong, even when you feel like you're being defeated, when the people you trust are the worst people against you. Never lose sight of your goal. Always keep your eye on the prize and stay focused and stay determined. Well, we thank you, our angels. We thank you, our ancestors, for loving us and guiding us. And I pray that those in the Sagittarius community who needed this uplift, who needed this, reminder of what it is that their ancestors are there for, to provide, to remind them of how much they're loved, to remind them of how much they keep in contact with what we're doing and feeling every moment of the day, and how important we are to them as they are to us. Have a beautiful one.